Yes, Jon Jones has officially retired from the UFC. That's what Dana White's saying. I think Jon Jones made a statement as well, hasn't he? So yeah, it's done, man. That's the fight that people want to see. Jon Jones versus Aspinall. Looks like basically he's ducked Tom Aspinall. Looks like he's scared. Don't want to fight him. That's the truth, isn't it? And he's decided to retire instead of fighting Tom Aspinall. Tom Aspinall, a dangerous fight for Jones. And I think obviously he's not really Jones doesn't really have much footage of him as well, does he? So you never know. Jones might come back. Like if it's a year, maybe two max, he might come back if Aspinall has more defenses and stuff, and he's got the footage so he can watch him. Do you know what I mean? Because Jones is a guy who's just not gonna jump into fights. Like he likes watching his opponent, and he likes watching what's it called? He likes tape. He likes studying so he can see the weaknesses and all that. I don't think he's got much footage of Tom, and he's not. He's unsure. He's basically not scared, but he doesn't want to lose. Basically, he's got that fear of losing. You got DC and Chael Sonnen, and people saying like they're not really outright calling Jones, are they? They're not saying he's ducking. You know what I mean? They're saying Jones is not scared of anyone and all this shit, but he is. There's the proof. They want to fight. That's it. Simple as that. His legacy is obviously what's it called? Is it tarnished a bit? His legacy. He's done so much in the sport, innit? So it's one of them, innit? But people say obviously the storage use. People say he's fought a lot of old guys on the way out, and what's it called? What's the other one? He was most of the time he's bigger than most of the guys. He took too long to move up to heavyweight. Whatever, there's arguments there. But yeah, Jones, great fighter. But I think he might just, like I said, he might wait to see Tom fight a few more times. Do you know what I mean? Like the two, three more times, and he's got tape to study him. Do you know what I mean? Maybe he's doing it that way. Maybe he's gonna do that. Either way, he's ducked him, and if he gets more tape, he might have that courage to come back and fight. It's the same thing he did when he moved to heavyweight. I think he's watching one of the heavyweight fights, and he started seeing himself, like watching the guys that were slow on the line, and he could see himself, beating them guys. He had to first. It starts in your head. Do you know what I mean? So, Jones. He's been scared of fights before. He's scared of Rampage Jackson. He was scared that he was going to lose and all that. Obviously, he went in and dominated him. But I remember at the time he had spies in Rampage's camp in there, and they did a face to face, and Jones was guilty. He had spies in there and all that. He had spies in his camp. You could just tell by his reaction, the way he spoke and all that. But so he's not all this confident like guy. Nobody is. You know what I mean? Like, so he's probably scared and he started to retire. But I think he might come back. I don't know. That's just me. I think he might come back and fight Aspinall if he gets to see him more times. If he gets to see him fight more times and all that. You never know. Aspinall could end up losing his next fight. You know what I mean? Jones probably come out and say, "Listen, see, I told you that's why I didn't fight him because I would have beaten him anyway." And all that. You know what I mean? So that's what Jones is playing at here. But either way, even if Aspinall does get beat, you ducked him. You could have fought him. It would have been, So I don't know. It is what it is, man. It's done.